elephantitis on my chin. That's one of the byproducts of being vegan. He's weak, he can't open doors by himself. Is it any wonder he feels a bit worse for wear? Down with Julian's pec thickness.
It's like a damn mushroom.
Fuck me, Julian. You best not be longer than an hour, because this shit's expensive. We just got our ticket for Terminal 2 short stay passenger pickup because Julian Liebeck, the Norwegian, is coming to town for his photo shoot. So we're picking him up. He's just flown over from Norway, trying to navigate the rat maze cage that is... See, where am I going? Navigating the rat race to find Julian. You best not be longer than an hour because it's like 20 quid an hour to stay here. Jesus Christ. This is going to be all about documenting two vegans as they come together to join forces in the UK. I'm going to sprinkle in some informative content in there. Do you want to get jacked, ripped, shredded, have a photo shoot? Well, let's fly you over to the UK and get it sorted. I will personally chauffeur you from Terminal 2 in Heathrow in the Mazda 6 with Harry Facey, document it all and eat some glorious vegan food and have a marvellous time simultaneously. That's what the VMC experience is all about. So not only is this video going to be stupidly entertaining, right? But we're also going to tell you the 3 things that Julian did to get stupidly jacked in a stupidly short amount of time as a vegan. So make sure you watch the whole thing. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
Cool, so we are taking a detour on the way back.
Yeah.
Get a tan. Feeling okay?
Yeah,
Jet lag?
feeling much better.
Good, let's rock and roll, man.
Let's do it, man.
Pow!
Boom.
Pow! We took the lift. We wanted to find the stairs, but didn't have the glucose to power our eyes.
Yeah, I don't have the glucose.
We're off to LK Nails and Beauty Salon to get Julian tanned up.
What's the secret to a good tan?
The secret to a good tan?
Is to shave, right? Shave properly
shave,
and also not have dry hands. But
exfoliate.
I don't know if I shaved my bottoms well. But
Your bottom. Exfoliate, clean yourself, and go to a professional to do it. You don't have to take tanning tablets. That's not a thing. Regnum. Rectum Drive. Hello, is this 43B Rectum Drive? I've got a tanning appointment, don't you know? Start this motherfucker up.
Do we have a happy ending there?
We'll ask.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm down for anything.
Hopefully. Down for anything. He's in the UK. He's here to have a special time. Julian and I met, I guess, like...
On a dating site online.
On a dating site, yeah. Vegans Anonymous. We met on social media, met on Instagram. We're both coaches in the vegan fitness scene. Started hanging out, started doing some Instagram lives together because we both share similar values. Similar. When did we start working together, Ju?
Coaching wise?
Yeah.
3 months ago?
3 months ago, yeah.
Something like that.
And that's going to be number 1 of the things that we did to get Julian jacked as quickly as we did, is we decided on what his goal was going to be. You know, Julian's got, he works hard, man. But as we were just discussing, unless you give that hard work an outlet, it's just going to feel arbitrary. I mean, you were dieting before we started working together, right?
Yeah.
Do you think, without giving yourself this kind of goal of a photo shoot and coming to the UK and hanging out, do you think you'd be able to, you know, persist with it for this long?
I would say probably not. I would probably have stopped a month ago.
Because it sucks right now, right? Because you're very lean.
It kind of does.
You're not
I got
eating a
so
lot.
used to it, right?
Yeah.
That it's like, this is my new standard now.
Yes.
So like life is just gray and it's fine. When we raised the calories a little bit these last few days, I remembered.
He's come back to
life.
life.
Can be life.
This is what life is meant to feel like. So in essence, give yourself like a definitive goal that you're working towards. What do you want to get ripped for? What do you want to put muscle on for? What do you want to get lean for? You know, why do you want to do do you want to do a photo shoot? Why do you want to do a photo shoot? Give yourself purpose. Don't just diet for the sake of it. Don't just diet because fucking social media tells you you've got to diet and look lean. You don't do it for that. Do it for you, right? Arbitrality breeds inconsistency. Tip number 1.
Yeah.
Well, that can be segment number 1. Arbitrality breeds inconsistency.
Yeah.
Arbitrality a word.
It is now. Decaf, medium cappuccino with oat milk, pumpkin spice cookie, vegan. It's the intermediary period between the tan and us driving home. So we're stopping off to get cookies. Julian's only had 1,000 calories today, so he's got loads to play with. So we're gonna have some fun. Cookie, coffee, decaf, obviously. We're all about that sleep over here.
It's like I'm high or some shit. It's so good.
So we've just come from Starbucks, right? Where there's a toilet. Julian now needs a shit. So we're gonna go in and ask if Julian can have a shit right now. And then we're gonna get a tan.
Eloquent. Yeah, I'll trust the process.
So the shoot's, the shoot's tomorrow at 12.
What's the shoot for?
It's just to document his physique.
Did you need like a really dark spray tan, like most bodybuilders?
No, it's not bodybuilding level.
Oh,
So
okay.
just something light, I guess, just to bring out the definition.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Something,
okay.
yeah. So nothing like bronze statue man.
Right.
Just a nice
cool.
kind of, yeah, you look like you've been on holiday kind of tan.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Lovely.
Thank you very much.
See you all soon.
The Mazda 6 sat nav is shit. Well, I'm a shit driver and I took us down the wrong way. And now we're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. We could have been on the M4 by this point, but the Mazda's added at least 20 minutes to our journey now. It could have taken us back, but no. Thank you, Mazda, for pushing us forward into the depths of fuck knows where, in the middle of the pissing rain. Good thing we're vegan. If we break down, we've got all this grass and vegetation to eat to keep us going. One of the benefits about being vegan is you can literally eat the mud and the turf and find nutrient-dense satiety within it. So we'll be okay. Got a little bit longer to go before we can put our heads on the pillow. Oh, look at this corner. Jesus Christ. Okay, just gotta breathe. It's fine. We got Julian, we got Harry, we got protein bars.
How was your spray tan?
It was intimate, unexpected, like how it felt. But it felt pretty good. Looking forward to tomorrow. And I'm stoked.
We finally got home. It's been a long old journey, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Hasn't it, gentlemen?
You're rubbing your
Oh, am I?
big old chin.
A big
all over
fat
the
vegan
fucking-
chin. Elephantitis on my chin. That's one of the byproducts of being vegan. It's been a long old journey, man. It's been a long old journey. What have you been up to the past couple of hours? Driving, trying not to die in the rain. Julian's nice and
Bantering.
tanned.
Chilling. Yeah, I'm brown.
He looks jacked, man. He looks jacked. He's going to be even more jacked tomorrow. I'm going to go home, get some rest, get up early tomorrow, get this shoot done, and get a nice little training session in as well. So stay tuned, because we pesky vegans and Harry are about to go to bed. Love you lots, bye. It's day 2, baby. We're in Cardiff because Julian needed a COVID test. Hopefully he's negative. Hopefully he's clean. Photo shoot's in 3 hours. We're gonna go and grab a coffee, sit down, have a chat, show you the sights of Penarth, and then document the photo shoot as well, because he's looking really good. He's looking really good. It's just a scenic shot of us getting in the car. Yeah, why not? Chauffeur. He's weak, he can't open doors by himself. I've got to do it for him. Two of the toast orders, please. I'll tell you what, can I get a bowl of the muesli as well? Eating food, man. It's time to carb up. Toast, muesli, coffee, and then we'll meet in the camera, man.
I'm excited for food too.
Julian's dying.
I'm
A
dying.
little bit, yeah.
I'm just shrinking into this chair here.
Given his conditioning, should we do like a sneak peek of the conditioning of Julian? He took some shots yesterday. Is it any wonder he feels a bit worse for wear? Keep stirring. Keep stirring. You capturing the audio on this as well? Yeah. Keep stirring. Had some food. Had some jam. Had some
Yeah.
sugar out the packet because Julian's hungry.
I'm feeling like a total different person than when we walked into the coffee shop. So enthusiastic, feeling really good.
He's got carbohydrates in his system now.
Yeah.
Glucose in his brain. He feels much better. Get him up there. Get him up there. Yeah. Can you not look that? You can't really see it yet. Give it about an hour or two, and then Julian's coming out to play. My photo's ready yet, Matt?
Always.
Always?
I've got them now, so just go.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
we'll go
See you
then.
later. See you
Nice
later.
one. See you guys. This is Matt Thomas of Matt Thomas Photography, and we're here at the marvellous PB Performance Gym in just outside of Cardiff, who are very accommodating and very helpful, and we're about to document Julian's fabulous physique and a training session as well. Matt, What goes into a typical photo shoot in the gym setting?
A lot of people, they seem to like overcomplicate or majorly worry about how they're going to look. But how I sort of tend to do it is literally just, can you do a bicep curl? Yeah, that's pretty much as easy as it is. So rather than, you know, making people like pose and stand really, you know, weirdly.
Awkwardly.
Awkwardly. That's a better word rather than weirdly.
Weirdly.
It's one of those things that because you've trained in a gym, you might as well just shoot how you use a gym environment normally. So for example, like tricep extension, bicep curls, pull-ups, cable crossovers, you know, things that people are familiar with, rather than trying to get people to, you know, stand and, you know, do a pose and everything else like that. Obviously posing better than that.
How's it go?
It depends. If you want to do like a bikini pose, you can do like a little side thing. Everyone's nervous at the start, but as soon as you take that sort of first picture or that first sort of frame, you show them, a lot of times it's just like, wow, that is not me. Especially when you get a bit of a pump on, you're lean, you got your tan, you got a bit of oil, get the lights, everything just sort of, you know, comes together as one. So yeah, really excited to sort of see how this turns out.
Yeah, photos are almost ready. Julian's almost ready. Let's rock and roll. So I'm currently on hold. Number 4 in the queue. But whilst that's happening, we just finished up the shoot. Julian, come on in here, dude. Come on into the shot. Here he is, the man of the moment. Looked incredible. Looked incredible. So proud of you, man. He looked insane. He's worked really hard, and now we're gonna work even harder with a sick leg session. Let's get after it.
Let's do it, man.
How?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Why aren't you vegan yet when you got pumpkin spice cookies from Starbucks? Which literally tastes like crack cocaine. If crack cocaine, well, had a taste that was pleasant, I imagine it would taste like pumpkin spice cookies from Starbucks. Because goddamn. Really proud of Julian. Really awesome to have him here. We've got food coming up soon as well. We're going out to a place in Cardiff called Anna Loca, which is a fabulous vegan joint. Burgers, other vegan food. Anyway, on to important stuff. We just finished the shoot and we finished our training sesh. Speaking of training, second thing that Julian did to get really lean really quick as a vegan, we were smart and specific with his training. Julian's been on very low food for, I guess, several months now. And with that, we want to make sure that it's reflected in his programming. There's no point asking him to do lots and lots of ridiculously high volume because we've not got the energy coming in. We've not got the carbohydrates coming in, essentially. What have been your lowest carbohydrates days, Ju?
Lowest?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not sure. I think more in terms of calories. In terms of calories. So it was at 1600, right?
Yeah, 1600. So let's say like maybe like 100 grams of carbs. On his
Also
days.
like doing a physical job.
Very physical
and
job.
Training, having different things that was going on.
Lots of different things going
work, a lot of stuff going on. So yeah.
So you wanted to make sure that the energy that he did have, you know, physically and emotionally, could be channeled effectively into his training by not asking him to do stupid amounts of high density volume. So we were specific with it. We have been focusing largely on doing, I guess, conditioning based strength training workouts. So we were very specific with his training. Not very many carbs coming in, not very many calories coming in. Life stress, emotional stress, training stress. The last thing we want to do is ask Julian to go into the gym and do fucking 2-hour drop set workouts until he dies, because he's not got the carbohydrates to support that. There's no point asking him to do it. So we chose training parameters then that were conducive to the nutritional environment Julian was in. In turn, he could go into his training sessions, push really hard, not feel like shit afterwards, apart from the, you know, expected amount of shittery that you expect to feel being in a severe calorie deficit. But his training was still good, and he still made progress. Am I right in saying that? You made progress to your lifts, you know, damn near all the way through?
Yeah. It can be really tempting to just keep doing the same amounts and the same exercises and everything, you know. But when you're on low calories, then you probably gotta
be a little
step
more...
it down a little bit and be like a bit minimalistic, maybe.
Be smarter with it.
Yeah.
Be smart, people. Train smarter, not harder. Sometimes harder, mostly smarter. Sometimes a cocktail of the two, but in this case, smarter. Harry's checking out the pecs. Look at him. I saw him. Look at him. Look. Down with Julian's pec thickness. Give him some of these. He's still filming as well, look. And we're jiggling the titties. Well, they don't jiggle like that, do they? Because now they're solid as fuck. What do you do when you can't get a pump on, but you're sitting next to someone? You just get him to slap your tits. So, in summary, Julian looked incredible today. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We gotta do it like this. Fuck's sake. Why? We just done the photo shoot. You're still topless. Done. We've had the time. I'm done with this shit, Harold, okay? What was this meant to be about again?
I guess it's about
coaching. Julian can work really hard, as you can tell from his physique, right? So it's like, why would you consider hiring a coach in this context? If you're an individual who knows they can work hard, and you've got, you know, a substantial understanding of training and nutrition, as you do, because you coach other people very successfully, why would you consider hiring a coach? Because surely, Julian, you know, you can do it by yourself, right?
I can do it by myself in a way, but then, like we talked about, you need that accountability, you need that target to push for. So if, like, you took initiative to actually like, okay, let's do a photo shoot, let's actually have a real target to push for, because if not, I would probably stop several weeks before this and just say, screw this, I'm giving up, I'm stopping, going back to eating more food. Because it's hard, you're gonna feel low energy, you're gonna probably feel low libido, it depends like on your genetics. But yeah, you need that. Also that perspective that someone else has, because when you really lean down, you don't really feel like you're really shredded or really lean. You're like, everyone else are kind of just looking worse and I'm looking the same. So someone who can tell you like what's going on and stop bullshitting yourself because you're doing great, right? Having that
objectivity.
Yeah.
Having a coach, having someone to govern a part of your life which does require lots of decision making, lots of thought, lots of emotion. What do I want to do with my training right now? Do I want to get lean? Do I want to get big? Am I in a position to get lean? Am I in a position to get big?
Sometimes when you're losing fat or getting really lean, you're not really in a position to be the most rational that you can be or the best at making decisions, because it's really emotional and it's really fluctuating, it's really up and down. You feel like shit and then you feel good and then you feel like shit and then you feel like shit again, and then maybe you had bad sleep for a while, or you had like stress in your life, relationships, friendships, financially, work related, you know. So it's hard to make those tough choices to push when you're really feeling down. So having someone who can just back you up and like a sparring partner who can help you figure out what to focus on.
And it sounds, I guess, quite arbitrary in nature when you compare it to the grand scope of the universe and what we have to do on a daily basis in order to exist as human beings, you know, family, friends, finances, emotional well-being, all of this shit. And it's like, well, you just got training, you know, looking like Julian. It's like, well, that does require a lot of conscious thought, you know, having to make those decisions yourself, having to, you know, give conscious energy energy that you're also trying to provide to these other areas of your life that you're also responsible for, I guess. God, you know, something's got to give eventually, and we don't want our fitness to give because we're quite invested, right? You're very invested in your fitness. You're like, I mean, you can probably tell he's jacked as fuck right now. Having someone to call the shots, someone to say, look, I'm going to take all of this away from you and just give you what to do. It frees up a lot of energy that you can then direct in other areas, toward other areas of your life.
I thought it myself too. I can do this by myself. Like, I know how to eat lower calories. I know how to adjust things. I know pretty well how to train, right? So why don't just do it myself? But then when you're really like getting to that sweet spot where you need to like toughen up to really get to that point you need to be at, then having someone there is really gonna help.
Yeah. Ask yourself, you know, could I free up this money right now to kind of invest into my knowledge, invest into my understanding of training, nutrition, my, you know, experiences in life. You know, if you hire a dope ass coach like me and Julian, we'll make sure you have a solid experience with our coaching services, right? So if you're on the fence right now about coaching, it's like, damn, dude, you know, what have you got to lose? Maybe if you give it 6 months, maybe if you give it 3 months. If it doesn't work out, you know, if you feel like maybe things aren't working in the way that you want, or maybe life is, you know, directing you in a different direction, okay, maybe coaching isn't worth it for me. But give it that go, like Julian did. And now look at him.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll probably cut back to him with his top off earlier because he's fucking jacked as fuck. I mean, I got some veins. I got veins, right? I got veins.
It's a good freaking bicep.
It's a good bicep, you know? It's a good bicep. That one's right. But then, you know, Julian just, you're too jacked, man. Done with it, done. Done with this shit. We're gonna get some grub, man. Gonna get some grub. We're gonna Analoka, top quality burger joint in Cardiff. Harold's gonna be impressed. Julian's gonna be impressed. Me and Howard's just always impressed because it's dapper. Well, the 2-day extravaganza comes to a close. We've had a fabulous Last Supper at Analoka. Vegan burgers, vegan sauces, cinnamon bun for dessert. Look at that shit, right? It's like a damn mushroom made of cinnamon. Anyway, thank you to Julian for being such a fabulous friend and client. Anything you want to add?
What? Feeling really happy right now?
Demolished it, man. Down in like 10 seconds, right?
Crushed it, yeah.
Hey, look, this is the VMC experience. If you want to get jacked and shredded like Julian, have a photo shoot, order some awesome burgers, fucking hell, drop me a DM, baby. Let's get this thing popping. Lots of love, VMC. Hello there. Hello there, VMC, Morgan here, and it's been a couple of weeks since Julian has visited, and he's since returned to the land of Norway, to the land of Vikings and giants. You may have noticed that we've not touched on part 3 yet, and that's because we just kind of forgot to do it. But I've recorded it, and I've uploaded it as an unlisted video for you to watch. So click the link at the bottom of this to get access to tip number 3, which will explain how we got Julian jacked in a very short period of time as a vegan. All right, so make sure you click that link in the description to find the unlisted video, and all shall be revealed. I hope you enjoy this episode of VMC TV. You best believe there's going to be more episodes in the future. Episode 2 and 3 are already in the works, so stay tuned because I love this shit. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.